The process of making and breaking records in cricket has been going on continuously, but some such records have also been made, which are almost impossible to break. Welcome to Factopedia World. Let's know the top 15 unbreakable records of cricket. Number 1. Jack Hobbs' mammoth runs and centuries in first-class cricket. With a gigantic tally of 61,760 first-class runs, Hobbs is the leading run-getter by far, and the only one to go past 60,000. England's Frank Woolley comes in next on 58,959. Along with the record for most runs, he also holds the record for most first-class hundreds, with 199. Patsy Henderan is next on 170, and only 4 others have more than 150. With such a staggering record, it seems nearly impossible for any player to break this record. Number 2. Wilfred Rhodes' most first-class wickets. With nearly 40,000 first-class runs and 4,204 first-class wickets in 1,110 matches, at an average of 16.72 runs per wicket, Wilfred Rhodes was considered as one of the greatest all-rounders in cricket history. He played for Yorkshire and England between 1898 and 1930. He is way ahead of English bowler Tich Freeman, who took 3,776 first-class wickets in 592 matches, at an average of 18.42 runs per wicket. With this huge record of Wilfred Rhodes, it also seems nearly impossible to break this record. Number 3. Jack Hobbs' record 50-plus scores. Apart from the highest score in first-class cricket, Jack Hobbs also holds the record for most number of 50-plus scores in first-class cricket. With 199 hundreds and 273 half-centuries in first-class cricket, it takes his tally to a mammoth, 472, 50-plus score, which is a little ahead of English cricketer Patsy Henderan, who has scored 170 centuries and 272 half-centuries, making it a total of 442 50-plus score. If we see amongst the current cricketers, Gayle has reached 299 50-plus scores in combined first-class, List A and 2020 cricket, which is way behind Jack Hobbs' tally. With this gigantic record of Jack Hobbs' 50-plus scores, it seems nearly impossible for any batsman to reach that mark. Number 4. Jim Laker's best bowling figures in a test match. James Charles Laker was an English cricketer who played for Surrey County Cricket Club from 1946 to 1959 and represented the England cricket team in 46 test matches. He was a right-arm off-break bowler, and is generally regarded as one of the greatest spin bowlers in cricket history. In 1956, he achieved a still unequaled world record when he took 19 wickets in a test match at Old Trafford Cricket Ground in Manchester, enabling England to defeat Australia. He picked up 9 wickets for just 37 runs in the first innings, followed by 10 wickets for just 53 runs in the second innings, taking his tally to a total of 19 wickets of just 90 runs. It is a record for the best bowling figures in a test match that is still unbroken. Number 5. Fuller Pilch's bowling strike rate and average. Fuller Pilch was an English first-class cricketer. Described as the greatest batsman ever known until the appearance of W. G. Grace, the right-handed batsman Pilch played 229 first-class matches between 1820 and 1854 for Kent, Surrey, Hampshire, and Sussex. Although he was a batsman, he still had a phenomenal record for the best bowling average and strike rate in first-class history. He took 142 wickets at an average of just 1.35 and at a strike rate of just 4.7. This record seems to be impossible to believe, as very early scorecards generally only credited bowlers with bowled dismissals, and did not record the number of balls bowled or runs conceded by the bowler. Full bowling analysis are only available for innings covering 9 of the 142 wickets Pilch is known to have taken in his first-class career. Although this record is hard to believe, but if this is true, then this record is impossible to break for any bowler in the world. Number 6. Tich Freeman's record 5 wickets in a test inning and 10 wickets in a test match. With a staggering 3,776 first-class wickets at an average of 18.42, England cricketer Tich Freeman has taken a mammoth 386 5-wicket haul and also taken 10 wickets in a match 140 times. Wilfred Rhodes, who has taken 287 5-wicket haul and 68 times 10 wickets in a test match, is way too behind Tich Freeman's record. Number 7. Highest 10th wicket partnership. Playing for New South Wales, Australian cricketers Alan Kippix and John Hooker recorded a massive 307 last wicket partnership against Victoria. Talking about the international test cricket, the highest partnership for the last wicket was 198 runs between English cricketers Joe Root and James Anderson versus India in 2014. This partnership of 198 runs is way too behind Alan Kippix and John Hooper's partnership of 307 runs. This record also seems to be impossible to break. Number 8. Wasim Akram's List A wickets. Wasim Akram, a Pakistani cricket commentator, coach and former cricketer, captain of Pakistan national cricket team, who is widely acknowledged as one of the greatest bowlers of all time, holds the record for the most wickets in List A career. In 594 matches he took a staggering 881 wickets at an average of 21.91. South Africa's Alan Donald, who sits second in the list, has 197 wickets less than Akram. Even among active cricketers, Abdur Razak has taken over 400 List A wickets. This record also seems to be impossible to break. Number 9. Fred Rumsey's economy rate. Fred Rumsey was an English former left-arm fast bowler who holds the record for the best economy rate in List A cricket. In 95 matches he had taken 130 wickets at an average of 16.8 and at an astonishing economy rate of 2.73. Number 10. Graeme Hick's record of most number of matches played in List A cricket. Graeme Ashley Hick is a former England cricketer who played 65 test matches and 121 day internationals for England. He holds the record for playing the most number of List A matches. He played 651 List A matches in which he scored a 22,059 runs with 40 centuries. Graeme Gooch, who is just behind Graeme Hick, has played 613 List A matches. Among active cricketers, Shoaib Malik has played 405 List A matches, which is 2 less than Graeme Hick's record. Playing this much List A matches seems to be really difficult for any player. So record is also nearly unbreakable. Number 11. Chris Gayle's record of most T20 centuries. Chris Gayle is a Jamaican cricketer who plays international cricket for the West Indies. Also known as Universe Boss, he is the greatest 2020 batsman the game has ever produced. He holds the record for the most number of centuries in 2020 cricket. In 404 matches he has scored over 13,000 runs with an impressive 22 centuries, which is most for any batsman in the world. He is way too ahead of the player who has got second most centuries in T20 cricket. David Warner and Aaron Finch, who have joint second most centuries in T20 cricket. They both have got 8 centuries to their name, which is very less than Chris Gayle's centuries. This record also seems to be really difficult for any player to break. Number 12. Graeme Gooch's record of most runs in combined first-class, List A and 2020 cricket. Where Jack Hobbs has scored the most runs in first-class cricket, Graeme Gooch holds the record for most runs across all formats combined. In 1,194 matches he has scored an astonishing 67,057 runs with a mammoth 172 centuries and 356 half-centuries across all formats combined. Graeme Hick, who is just behind Graeme Gooch, has scored 64,372 runs in 1,214 matches. Among present cricketers, Gayle has scored 39,711 runs till today. With such a massive record of 67,057 runs across all formats combined, it seems to be nearly impossible to break this record too. Number 13. Graeme Gooch's record for the most number 50-plus score, combined first class, List A in 2020 cricket. Apart from being the highest run scorer in combined all three formats, Graeme Gooch also holds the record for most number of 50-plus scores across all formats combined. He has scored 217 half-centuries and 128 centuries in first-class cricket and 139 half-centuries and 40 centuries in List A cricket, taking his tally to a total of 528 50-plus scores. This is just outstanding. Graeme Hick, who is just behind Graeme Gooch, has 485 50-plus scores. If we see amongst the current cricketers, Gayle has reached 299 50-plus scores in combined first class, List A in 2020 cricket, which is way behind Graeme Gooch as well as Graeme Hick's tally. Number 14. Bob Taylor's dismissals record across all formats combined. Bob Taylor, a former England cricketer, is considered as one of the world's most accomplished wicket-keepers. In total 972 matches across all formats, Bob Taylor holds the record for most number of dismissals. He has effected 1,818 catches and 251 stumpings, taking his tally to a total of 2,069 dismissals. Among active cricketers, Pakistan wicket-keeper Kamran Akmal has effected 1,620 dismissals till today. Even though he has a chance of breaking the record, but it is very difficult to go past Bob Taylor's record. Number 15. Most number of balls bowled across all three formats combined. With many records achieved by Wilfred Rhodes, he has also registered the record for most number of balls bowled in cricket history across all formats combined. Although he has played only first-class and international test matches, he has registered many records to his name. In 1,110 first-class matches he has bowled 5,742 balls. Fred Titmus, who is just behind Rhodes, has bowled 80,576 balls. No one amongst the active cricketers is nearer to this record. So this was a list of records in cricket which is really difficult to break. It is nearly impossible to break these records. Which record do you feel cannot be broken? Help me know in the comments section below. Hope you liked the video.